Yo, what's good, fellas? On the second channel. I just wanted to react to a video, bro. I wanted to react to a video. Is that so bad? We got IShowSpeed must be held accountable. I don't know what the fuck this nigga did, but you know, the real question is, what did this nigga do, bro? Come on, bro.
Started as a live stream to meet Cristiano Ronaldo and give away PS5s, quickly turned into a nightmare after fans realized the meetup was fake and was being used to promote a scam. Literally, they used a fake Cristiano Ronaldo who couldn't play.
Oh yeah, I seen this on Twitter, bro. Everybody was like, "Yo, this nigga fucking dumb." They really had a fake Ronaldo. This nigga really, he dead ass knew he act like he was real too. Like, look at his reaction.
Soccer and was wearing a Buy Paradox crypto coin t-shirt. And it quickly got worse. The live chat started calling Paradox Coin a scam in the middle of this sponsored stream and called IShowSpeed a sellout, which caused him to get very angry.
You sold out. They're using you, Speed. This is just sad.
Damn. Oh shit. Damn. I see. Cause they little t-shirt. Damn. Fuck. And they got him in the little shit too. Yo. They got him streaming in the little room, Paradox room. Damn.
It's crazy, bro. Like, them comments like that, bro, is making me like, that's crazy, bro. The fact y'all ever make, like, the fact y'all just sticking me like that is just crazy. I hate that, bro. Y'all so weird, bro.
Now, we know comedy is subjective, but I do think one thing is objectively hilarious. And that is the fact that all these teenagers and kids called this guy out. I mean, just think about it. The target of most crypto scams is gullible people. And who's more gullible than kids and teenagers? So when those people see right through your scam, that's pretty embarrassing. And it got so bad that Speed had to mute himself to try to figure out how to salvage the situation. The only problem is he forgot to fully mute the mic.
Damn.
I put it in members only. Alright, so look. It's cool now. Relax. Yo, no. Relax. Why listen to the chat? You'll see no more fucking scams. Trust me.
The mic is on.
I know. I'm just trying to make it. No. You know what I'm doing, bro. No. I'm not gonna say that because then it's gonna be obvious, bro. Just trust me, bro. It's good. So basically, like, what I'm doing now, basically, so I'm just
Give away the rest of the PS5.
but that just makes it like, it gotta be authentic, though.
They don't want you to play the game first. They don't want you to
Bro, they got a fucking airplane in the back. What the fuck?
So how do I give it away? Just people in the chat? You wanna do it that way?
Shit sound like my PS4.
Yo, chat, can y'all hear me?
So that right there is just
brother.
a gist of what happened, like Agent said. So if people don't know Speed, content creator, streamer, massive influence, especially over a predominantly large younger audience. And over the past like 2 years now, cryptocurrency is like really like shot through the roof. Unfortunately though, there's a lot of bad actors in the space. What they do is like a lot of pump and dump.
This shit is in the it's in the gutter now.
Yeah, now it's in the gutter. But the reason why it's in the gutter is because of individuals like these who they create these coins, and what they do is they give little to no value, and what they do is they just use an influencer to increase the value of it, pump it all the way up, and then eventually when it's at its highest, the people who have been there since the beginning, they pull out on it and they sell out, or they sell out as high as a coin is. I want to start with the content creator aspect of it first, because
That is fucked up. That's fucked up.
as a content creator, at least we can only speak on our end. I personally, I have 2 basketball channels, NBA channels, and I get hit all the time with like things that I believe is immoral. That's just a personally me thing. Of course, as I cover NBA.
So basically, I'm gonna tell y'all why. Like, if you guys been watching me on my first channel for a minute, you know he's not wrong, because people do hit me up on Twitter about some type of sponsorships, whether that be member Hero Grinders. Yep, Hero Grinders. All these badge grinding services and all that for 2K, bro, they're just scams, to be honest. Either they have outrageously expensive prices, they won't grind your badges for you, they'll have you waiting. And Hero Grinders, he was supposed to pay me, but then the man just deactivated his account. I don't know. I don't know, bro, but I'm done with them badge grinders. The only legit badge grinder there is that was OG Almighty, man. Go hit him up. on Instagram. But yeah, he's the only legit badge grinder that I know right now. Every other badge grinder, and no, especially sports. I'm not even gonna go into sports. We all know about sports, bro. It's tough. It's tough.
A lot of people hit me up with the what's the thing called fantasy sponsorships.
Those ones aren't bad though.
I personally,
then,
that's what I'm saying. I personally don't believe in gambling, so I don't promote it. There is some instances of where morality comes into play, like on this channel and on our podcast. More than likely, you're not going to see some egregious things, even if it is legal, right? Even if it is legal. But when you get to this stage of promoting things, a lot of people just view it just scamming, and there's been a lot of people who have been exposed for scamming their audience, for investing into a coin that everybody knew was just trying to pump it up, and so then they can pull out and just get as much money as possible on a coin that doesn't have that much value. Then yeah, at that point, the morality is not even a gray line anymore. You're clearly stepping over your bounds. And I think as an influencer, you hold some type of responsibility to that. You cannot remove them. I know Speed is young; he is 17, but he still holds some form of responsibility. In that regard.
I'm a little biased because I've met.
They got him because he was young.
Like a fucking
he didn't know.
Well-spirited guy. He's just fucking dumb, and I think that's like the take. He's exactly the way he acts in his videos off camera. Yeah. So like, look, the first era of crypto scams was just like pointless coins that served no purpose, that were inflated to the moon and then crashed on a fucking pump and dump. So the people that were in on it at first made billions and billions of dollars, and everybody else lost those billions and billions of dollars. Nowadays, the crypto scams are getting a little bit more like, they'll pretend to serve a purpose. So this specific coin is not just one thing, it's like 7 different entities all working together. So they promised some fucking AAA video game, even though the graphics look like this. And they come up with these features like you can stake the coin and the longer you stake it, the more you're gonna make. But who the fuck is gonna stake a coin for years when you have you've never seen no evidence of its efficacy? But so they'll pretend to serve a purpose, but in all reality they don't do anything useful. Because there are some useful tokens, like Ethereum is like, I think, the future, and hopefully like once the stigma around crypto disappears, I think more people are gonna invest into cryptos that make sense. Like in my opinion, Stellar Lumens and Chainlink, there's examples of really good cryptos, and then there's these fucks that just give it a bad name. I think Speed's mistake was it's like money can blind.
Bro, Speed is young, bro, and honestly, he really just needs that ear. And like, when you have like a business like that popular, like, cause you know, streaming and what he does is a business at the end of the day. So it's just damn, like he had a father who should just, you know, have his back on these things, bro. Just tell him off like, yo, these guys are no good. Watch your back because you're a high value man now. It's tough but he's not gonna know. It's just, he gotta just go through that experience, to be honest.
You sometimes in that, like, if you get an offer for like a gambling company and it's like it's a low offer, let's say you usually charge like 10 bands and they give you like 2 bands, you're gonna laugh it off like, I'm not gonna fucking but I feel like everybody has their price to where like they'll start to justify, okay, like at $500,000, like fuck it, it's just one ad, like niggas, like I'm not forcing nobody to do it. Like everybody has that point where they begin to justify it to themselves, and I'm telling you, there's not many companies that are gonna pay more than those crypto scams. Because they make so much money off the scam. And so it's sad to see somebody fucking. So
they offered him the bag, and he was like, well, if I have him on for half an hour, it wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, I do get it, but at that point, that just comes to tell you how strong your morals is, bro. Are you willing to break your morals for more money? That's all it tells me. So I mean, if you know it's wrong, but the price is right, you know, morality versus price here. I mean, which one is going to win? That's all up to your character.
Supercharge something that obviously doesn't make sense. You can't 10x. You can't go from $10 to $100 on anything real. You can't guarantee that type of return. And if you could, everybody would be doing it. And so there's a few parts that piss me off. One, this makes all of crypto look bad when it already looks atrocious given all the stuff happening with FTX. 2, Speed looks fucking horrible as a result. Like, your fucking young fans can point out the fact that this is a scam, and you got duped into believing this shit was real. Now you look dumb. I think beyond all of that,
it was the money, bro.
just like another example of what we saw a lot of last year, except that Speed he didn't learn the lesson that other people learned.
But so
like when John
people
Wall
are-
got caught in that crypto scam, okay, you didn't learn the lesson from John Wall. Like, how many people have to go through the process
people are
of falling
saying-
for a coin before you learn?
So people are saying, which y'all heard earlier was a muted audio, but people are saying muted and lightly, right? Like it was like people believe that Speed purposely didn't mute it, even though he claimed that he muted, just so his fans can hear it, so they know that it undeniably this is a scam and I'm just as a quick scheme. So to Speed, if that is true, if you think you're having this 5,000 IQ moment, right? It's still a bad look on you because
even if he came up with that plan, it's still a bad look because it's like. It makes people think like, oh, you're in on it, you know? It's still a bad look. I don't know how you can get out that situation. Ah, fuck.
You still don't know like how many of your fans or audiences out there may have missed that part of it or may not been able to connect to that. And B, it's just from an ethics standpoint, like it's still a scam at the end of the day. Giving people like this a platform for other people to try to right the wrong that may have been done in your stream, it still just doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a bad look in general. So even if that is the case, it still doesn't justify what you did. If anything, it looks even crazier because you're still saying that, hey man, I just did it for the money, man. I just did it for the money.
Yeah.
You should be aware enough to know when, like, you should be aware of what you're promoting before you promote it.
Facts.
And I think that's it's also like a skill. Like, he's 17. There's not an excuse for doing something dumb. But at 17, I didn't know that I was even supposed to pay taxes, bro. I was behind years on taxes. Yeah. And there was obvious things that was obvious to other people. Maybe if you grew up differently or you're older or you have more experience, that wasn't obvious to me. And so maybe that's just my bias speaking. Knowing Speed, I don't think none of this is an act. I deadass think he just got fucking fooled because he wasn't thinking.
So do we give him a break because he's 17?
No, he still has a whole responsibility. But this is an easy dunk though. In all reality, his audience doesn't give a fuck. They all identified it was a scam. I don't know how effective of a fucking scam it was, but none of them give a fuck. They're all gonna watch him anyway because they don't watch him for financial tips.
For sure.
If they did, they would stop watching him after some shit like that.
Yes.
But they just watch him because he's highly entertaining, and so therefore his entertainment is not gonna disappear on his next stream, which did really, really well. People were tapped in. They knew the shit was a scam. They weren't. I actually saw that stream on my homepage. I didn't click it because yesterday he did a similar stream saying he was gonna meet Ronaldo, and he was in the locker room and he never ended up meeting him. So I didn't click. I was like, damn, crypto thing until like all this happened.
So this is the other part of it, which actually we can show a little bit of this conversation. I want y'all to understand how much of a dickhead these individuals have to be to not only use a 17-year-old to promote a scam, but also to then deny it, even though it's like it was so unequivocally obvious that that was what was going on. Especially like you said, bro, we're like 2-3 years deep into this now, and like it's so easy to spot what's going on, bro.
Yeah, to make this, as you probably know, you've probably done your research. It takes 2 years on average to make a AAA game, right? Yes or no? On average, anyone that does a bit of research in AAA games, they know it roughly takes between 2 and 3 years for a AAA game, as far as we are concerned.
And frankly, I have to take serious issue with your claim that this is a AAA game. Yeah, this looks like a basic game you designed in Unreal Engine. I'm sure you have developers behind it. But you admit, wait, in your own marketing, you describe yourself, wait a second, you describe yourself as an indie game. You describe yourself as an indie game, and then you have the audacity to
Nah, that green screen is crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, that green screen is crazy.
come on my stream and call yourself a AAA game when you describe yourself as an indie game.
I don't want to interrupt you, but just give me.
You are interrupting me. Of course you are. You don't call yourself an indie game on your YouTube channel and then have the audacity to come on my channel and call yourself AAA.
Yes, we are a self-funded indie studio, a UK-based indie gaming studio, indie studio.
So yeah, I'm not buying this AAA.
Bro, and the game looks horrible too. Like,
Yeah, it looks
bro,
terrible.
look. Even
There's nothing about it.
Even if there's a use case for this token, it's a shit use case. So let's start there. There's no use for this token that's gonna improve the quality of your life at all, except to make these niggas money. All right, let's start there. You calling that a AAA title is like calling me a professional athlete because I play video games.
Yeah, Caleb,
it's just a stretch.
Please throw some gameplay, throw something on the screen because it like
Ew. Yo, that looks like GTA 4. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That legit looks like a slightly worse version of GTA 4.
like Or what are we talking about, bro?
But I actually genuinely think, no cap, that those guys believe what they're saying. I think they believe they have a AAA title. I think they believe their coin is gonna change the way whatever the fuck.
I don't think they believe their coin is. I think
they do, because you don't get on a stream of CoffeeZilla unless you actually think you have some ground to stand on. But like it was like it's not ground though. It like they fell through like all of it. There's just holes in their arguments. Yeah, so I don't think they get on a stream with this nigga unless they think that they have some real shit. Like, oh, I can't wait when he says this, I'm gonna say this.
But they made.
If they were a scam token, you're not getting on a stream with a guy exposing you.
But you do that when you think that you know what the answers, like the line of questions are going to be, so you can like, I know what I can do, because if I'm able to stand my ground against CoffeeZilla, then people gonna make me think what I'm saying is credible, and so they just prep themselves. But the reality is like you look even worse because you sound crazy.
So like this is their universe. They have different like parts of it: Paradox Pad, events, Paraswap, ventures. So it's like it's just another example of an industry with plenty of opportunities and people trying to jump in on some cash grab shit. They're not changing the way that people live their lives at all. It's just a cash grab. And so they'll make bold ass promises like we can 10x your bread. All you got to do is stake your money with us. So they'll take your money, but now your money's locked with them for whichever amount of time you describe. So even if it's like a few years, this token's not gonna exist because it actually doesn't have any value. But now they're gonna be off with your fucking money. So it is technically a scam, but these are also technically products. They're just really bad products you shouldn't spend your money on.
Yeah, but when like they said in the stream where they were like, yo, we can promise to 10x your money. That's when you teeter on the side of just straight scamming.
It's like there's no way to guarantee that.
I'm saying you're making claims that are not. You cannot make those claims at all, especially when, again, like he's saying, bro, like you taking people money for a certain amount of time and then saying that the return is going to be 10x. That's crazy. Fact.
So again, like I just think Speed fucking fell for a dumbass trap, and then he was the reason why his fans are gonna fall for a dumbass trap. And it's like someone along that process has to be able to catch it. And ideally, nobody's doing the dumbass traps. But again, humans are humans. They're greedy by nature, and so they're gonna fucking jump on any money grab they can. As a content creator, you have to be aware. As a viewer, you definitely have to be aware. And as a person in the industry, man, you definitely got to just do whatever you can to pack these niggas up. And I hope the answer is not regulation, because that'd be against all of crypto.
I mean, what it stands for. But I mean, that is, and that's really the fucked up part about it, is that these people are just really taking advantage of people being.
It's an unregulated industry.
And it's an unregulated industry.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, bro, when you're in the content creation field, you really got to be careful, because there's a lot of people that's going to be wanting to take advantage of you, make you do things, bribe you with money. But at the end of the day, you really have to be sound on your morals, bro, because you can lose respect real fast in this community based off of what you do. I've seen it happen a lot, bro, just for people that just lost, they sold out just for a company, or they're promoting something that may not be the best for their viewers or consumers. I don't know, bro, but you gotta really be careful, because this shit is serious. That's why if you don't know enough about the company, don't sponsor them, bro. Read into it. Let them send you some products or something. You tell yourself does it work or not. Hey, before you even do it, bro, don't even just go off the money, bro. You have to look into it. Do your research.
But the whole purpose of it is so that it's not regulated.
So important,
the process of transferring whatever, or the process of the purpose of these coins can be as seamless as possible, because there is no regulation. But people like this will do nothing but take advantage of that and the naiveness of a lot of people who are entering into it, and they'll just sit there, put the money in, pump it all the way up, and then pull right out. It's just crazy to me that, like you said, now because so many people are like aware of it, now they're just trying to like, oh, we gotta attach a video game.
Package it differently.
Yeah. Also, y'all are bozos. The two individuals here talking about this shit, y'all are scumbags. Not only because y'all are scamming, but y'all are using a 17-year-old in the process
to show your pointless ass.
And the fact that y'all know for a fact that you can't make y'all cannot guarantee on those promises that y'all are just handing out like the candies. Like, oh yeah, 10x, 100x. Oh yeah,
all you gotta do is stake your money, man. Come stake it.
Just stake it. Put the money hands, flip it real quick, 100x right there, just like that. Flip that shit, 100x, man, and then go get a fucking fake Cristiano Ronaldo, wear a bunch of t-shirts.
That has to be a lawsuit too, by the way.
Guys, so then I thought about it too, like nigga, like how can this nigga just claim that he's Ronaldo right now, and then like he has a scam shirt on his fucking on him, bro?
Yeah, that gotta be illegal,
crazy, bro. That's another thing, Speed. Yo, you gotta chill out with your Speed. You gotta calm down, bro. Hey man, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure y'all click the membership button, get that exclusive content. That's the first step. That's phase 1.
Yeah,
That's
phase one.
So make sure you get caught.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga gotta chill, bro. Speed, yo. I would. Yo, this nigga's really a dumbass, bro. Just look at that nigga face, bro. God damn, yo, that nigga's really a dumbass, bro. But anyway, I'm out. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. But anyway, yeah, this was funny, bro. Speed.